Okay. So we have two tables. One is employee information and one is last quarter bonus. We have two tables. Don't forget to change it to MySQL here. So my approach that I'll be trying, I will try to join the tables and then I'll see, okay, the division should be like HR and the bonus should be greater than this. So let's see a sample database, a sample data table as well. So, okay, this is like HR, fine. And you have to just give 3 and like this, bonus like this. Okay, works for me. So I'll give you a second, think of the solution and we'll think, like give you a minute, think what you can do here and just write it in the chat. So I'll think, okay, so I need the division to be HR and the bonus should be more than 5,000. Easy. And I need information from two tables. Generally, what comes to my mind is, let's do join here. But now you have to think what kind of join. So what kind of join do you think will be working here? What kind of join? Try to think of it. Yes. Inner one will be the one that I'll be trying. So I'll just name this table as E1. Let's name it only E. And let's name this as L. And let's try doing the joins here. Okay. So I'll do select. I'll leave it right now. From employee information. I'm naming it as E. Inner join. Last quarter bonus. Last bonus. And I'll name it as L. Well, now you have to get me the common column. What do you think will be the common column?
Employee ID.
Yes, employee ID is the common column. So you'll just write on E dot employee ID is equals to L dot employee ID. So just give me a thumbs up if you already know something about inner join. If you don't, I'll explain. If you don't know, just write no. I'll explain. That's not an issue. Okay. So what is inner join? In inner join, if you have two tables, right? I have two tables. This is table 1 and this is table 2. I'll show you this with the help of a Venn diagram. So inner join returns all the matching records that you have from both the tables. That means, for example, in this table, suppose I had an employee ID of 4 and in this also I had an employee ID of 5. So if I want to return the matching things, then the common one will be 1, because that's present in both the tables. 2, because that's present in both the tables. 3. Okay. Now I'll check for 4. 4 is not present. So that record will not be returned by my answer. Then I'll check for 5. 5 is also not present. So that record will also not be returned. Okay. Let me show this with a Venn diagram wala example. For example, this is table 1 and this is table 2. Okay. So if I write about the common records, where will 1 come? 1 is common in both of them, right? 1 is common in both of them, so it will come here. Then I'll see for 2. 2 is also common in both of them, so it will come here. Then I'll see for 3. 3 is also common in both of them, so it will come here. Right? If I had another record of 4, 4 is only in table 1 and this circle represents table 1. So 4 will come here. And if I write for 5, 5 is only present here in this table, that is my table 2, this one circle. So it will only come here. So can anyone tell me by looking at the Venn diagram? I'll ask only those people who don't know about inner join, like Raksha and Kachi. So can you tell me now which records will be returned? I told you inner join
1,
returns.
2, and 3.
Yes. So your answer should contain 1, 2, and 3. One thing that you can ask me is why, Muskan, why do we need inner join? Or why do we need any kind of join? I told you about left join. If you have seen that video, joins are used in the case you want some information from two tables or more than two tables. Okay. So I want information from both of these tables. That's why I'm using a join here. Clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Don't call me ma'am, please. That I don't like it. Please, Muskan is fine. Okay. So now, whenever you are writing the syntax for inner join is basically you write the table like this. This is your table 1 and this is your table 2. And then you specify the common column. The common column between both of them that we matched was employee ID. So I'll write e.employee ID is equals to this one, this employee ID. Because on that basis, we are joining the table. This is the syntax. Okay. Now, in my question, I have two conditions that the division should be HR. So I'll just write that where E dot division is equals to HR. Let's check it out. And I have to check for bonus too. So that is in my second table. So I'll just write L dot bonus is greater than 5,000. I think greater than equal to 5,000, greater than equal to, because it's written that it should be more than or equal to 5,000. Now, what do I need to return in my output? I need to return the employee ID and the name. So I'll just write E dot employee ID, comma, E dot name. Now, let's run this and see if it's work. Yes, it is compiled successfully. And let's submit this one. Everyone who is on the call with me, tell me if you understood how we are solving this question. Any doubt in the question? Go ahead and ask. If you are able to solve it, give me a yes in the chat. Good. Everyone? Yes, I have 18 people. I need 17 yes or no, but I need reply from everyone. Good. Everyone, I think, is replying with yes only. Now, coming to the second question. This question is of country codes. A company wants to contact each of its customers regarding the policy changes. Okay. They have international customers, but their database does not include country codes with their phone number. Fine. So there are two tables in the database, customers and country code. The first table contains details of every customer, including customer ID, name, phone number, and country. Okay. The second table contains a country code for each country. Fine, we have that. Write a query to retrieve a list of all the customer IDs, names, and phone numbers with their country code concatenated with their phone number. Okay. So basically you need, for example, in India, we write +91 and whatever the number is, +91945678, whatever it is. So you need to write the answer like that. You need to write the country code first and then their phone number. And then you have to sort the output in the order of their customer ID. So let's see what we have as the sample. Okay. For example, we have Raghav from India, and I'll just put 91 because the country code is this, +91, and then the number. Okay. Then I have Jake from USA. I'll just write the name of Jake, and the country code of USA is 1. So +1 and then the number. Okay. Then Alice is also from USA. So country code is 1 and then I'll write the number. Question is easy. We understood the question. We'll need the output like this. Easy question, huh? Give me a yes if you understood the question. Good. So if you understood it, if you understood the question and you want approach from my end, I'll tell you again that we need everything from this table, right? You can see everything in the output from this table. So we need everything from here and the matching records from here. So what kind of do you think join will apply? If you were in the first session, you will answer it. Left. Yes. Why left? Because if you need everything from the left table, everything that's in the left table, right? And the matching records from the right table. For example, in left table, we had the country as India, USA, and USA, right? There we had this. Okay. I'll write it in 1 second. Okay. In left table, we had India, USA, and USA. Okay. And India and USA are common in both of them. So India and USA will come here. Right? But I need all the records from this table. I need a phone number of everyone that is present here. So that is why I'll use left join, because left join returns all the records that are present in my left table and the matching records from the right table. That means this is what I get in total. Okay. So what is the, I'll write it in text. What do you get? All records from your left table and matching records from right one. So, do you understand the approach that I'll be going ahead with? Any doubt in the approach? Approach में कोई doubt? Ask it right now. Okay, I think there's no doubt. Now, again, if I have to do a join, so I'll just write select, then I leave it like this from customers. I'll just give it a name C and left join. I'll do with country codes and I'll name it CC. Okay. Now I have to find a common column. Tell me the common column. Tell me the common column between them.
Country.
Country, you have that as the common column. So you just write on c.country is equals to cc.country code. Fine. Now I am done with this, right? So what I need in my output, I need the customer ID and the name. So I'll just write select c.customer ID c.customer name. Sorry, name is the only thing. And I need the phone number, but I need the phone number with a plus sign and the code and then the number. cc.country code, because that is the name of the column, right? This is the name of the column. This is the name of the column, right? Harnu, do you understand the issue? Whatever is the name of your column, you have to join on the basis of this. So in the customers table, you had the country column that you're matching with the, sorry, okay, fine. Sorry. I thought that this is the one. So you have, if you have this column and you're matching with this, so you will write it like this. Okay. Sorry, that was a mistake from my end. Okay. So we have country and we are done with the joining. Now I need the string in the format of, let me write it. I need string in the format of, I need to add the plus sign. Okay. Then I need to add the country code. And then I need to add the phone number. Okay. So this is the thing that I need to do. For example, in the answer, the first one, I'm writing plus, then the country code is 91 and the number is 951, whatever the number is. Okay, this is the format. So to answer this thing, to have this thing, what we need to do is we need to sorry, I'll just take it. To answer this particular thing, what we need to do is we need to have the strings added in each other, right? We need to have the strings added in each other. Do you agree with me? We have to add the strings, right? So to do this, what we need to do is we will use the function concat. So concat will add all the strings that are present that we need. Okay. So how can I do this? I'll just write it here. The concat is a very simple one. I'll tell you this. Let me just write the text here. So what we will use? We'll use concat. Okay. To use concat, you have to just tell what do we need to add. For example, first we need to add the plus symbol. So if we are adding the plus symbol, right? So I'll just write it like this. Okay, please add the plus symbol. Then what do I need to add? I need to add the country code. So country code, I'll just write it like this. Country code. And then what I need to add? I need to add the phone number. Right? So these are the things that I need to add. Whatever things you need to add, just separate it with what? Separate it with comma. And this country code is present in my customers table. So I'll just write c.country code and phone number is present in what? Country codes table. So I'll just write cc.country code. Sorry, cc.phone number. Are we clear with this? Do we understand how concat will work? Whatever you need to add, like whatever string you need to make by adding these things, you will just write that in your concat. So let me write it again. Concat. What I need to add? The plus symbol first, then the from the table customers, what I need, sorry. From the table country codes, I need the country code only. And what I need else? I need the phone number. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Muskan, how are we doing this? Ask away right now. If you don't have any doubt, just write no. Good. So no doubts. Now we are done with this, but we are just left with one more thing, and that is we have to order it by the customer ID, right? We have this thing in our question as well. So I'll just use order by. If you need to order something, if you need to order your output, you'll use order by in that case. And I need to order it by customer ID. So I'll just write order by c.customer ID. And that's it. Run this with me. Whosoever had these questions, tell me if you are able to solve both of them or not. Give me a yes if you are able to solve both of these questions. Why, Pratik, what's the issue with the second one? Ask away right now. I'll be more than happy to answer. Good. So whosoever.
Muskan,
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Muskan, like uh, I have concatenated the string, but it is also showing in my output, but I don't know it is filling into my test cases.
Okay, so I'll give you the permission to share your screen. So share it with me.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And everyone on the call, it's your time to shine. You have to find the error with me. C dot name ordered by. Okay, you didn't add the semicolon first of all. Semicolon lagana hai. Try it now again. C dot name. Also, you have to print the ID as well, right? So आपने ID print नहीं करे customer ID. So use C dot customer ID.
Ma'am, Muskan, actually into the sample output na, they don't need this okay ID na, they need ID also. Okay.
Yeah, they need it.
C dot अपने पास में आ जाएगा.
CV हटाओ C dot customer ID. Now again put a comma and run it.
Okay, I was not printing that customer ID. That was the case. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Column name, which column name? I think column names
Thank
are
you.
first name. Yeah, welcome, no problem. Anyone, any issues? So, I have some time. If you want to, I can just log out and we can solve other questions as well. If you want to solve the other two questions, give me a thumbs up or yes in the chat section. Totally up to you. Do you want me to solve? Thumbs up or yes? नहीं करना तो just say no. No issues in that. Guys,
Just
answer.
stop sharing my screen.
Yeah.
But I think they haven't specified that what column name do we need to specify over there. Otherwise, we would have used aliasing over there, right?
So sample output is the one that you need, right? So sample output ko dekh ke hi we can understand, okay, that this is the issue that we are getting. Okay, so sample output pe keep an eye and see what's happening right
Yeah.
now. Okay. Anyone,
Sure.
if who wants to leave, who doesn't want to solve, we can leave. No issue on that. I'll go ahead and I'll solve the other questions now. So let me just log in again. There's some issue with my net lately. One second, let me log in back. So if you want to solve, you can just log in to another account. I have like 4-5 email accounts, so I just do that. So let me go back. I have to go and certify. And in certify, you will have the option of SQL ka certification. You can just go here. Yeah. So we'll go back to basic questions. I think there are total 4 or 5 questions here. So let me go ahead. Let's certify. And if you are confident enough with your skills that you have, if you don't want to see the solution, it's fine. You don't have to. And always remember that first solve it yourself. Okay. And then try solving through the approach that you think will be the best one. Okay. So just proceed with it. Fine. There will be two more questions, right? And voice is breaking. I'm sorry. I hope I'm audible now.
Your voice is breaking in between, Muskan.
Yeah, actually, there's some issue with my net, but I'm trying my best. Let's see. If you don't understand like whatever I'm saying, just ask me to repeat. I'll repeat it gladly. So, student analysis and country codes. These were the ones. These were the two other ones that I solved. So I'll solve it again. Now, a school recently conducted its annual examination and wishes to know the list of academically low performing students to organize extra classes for them. Write a query to return all the row numbers and names of students who have a total of less than 100 marks, including all three subjects. Okay. So we have some information in students and we have some information in the examination marks. So what we need to print out, we need to print out the roll number and names of students who have in total secured less than 100 marks on all the three subjects combined. So here you can see these two people have scored less than 100 marks in all of them combined. Okay. So again, if I ask you about the approach should be that if we need the answer from two tables, let's do a join. Okay. So just try first. Okay. So I'll just do it from students information. And as I need information from both of the table, right? Matching outputs. So I'll do the inner join. Do we have any doubt in what kind of join we want to use? Any doubt? Ki Muskan, I don't understand why we are using inner join. Marks. I'll just call it E. Good. And the common column is roll number on S dot roll number is equals to E dot roll number. Fine. This is the common column. And what we need to print out, we need to print out the name of the student and the roll number. So first of all, the roll number. And second is name of the student. Now we are done with the query, but only one condition is left, that the total marks in subject 1, subject 2, and everything should be less than what? Should be less than 100. Okay. So first of all, tell me what will be the approach to solve this thing. How to think of this key, we have to get that thing. Why we are not doing left join? Because left join returns all the records that we need from the left table. Right now, हमको दोनों table से we need the information, right? हमको output में वो दिखाना है, उन बच्चों के marks दिखाने हैं जिनका like total is less than 100. For example, there's a name called Muskan here for roll number 4 and name is Muskan, but it is not present in the examination marks table, right? तो उसका sum आएगा ही नहीं, right? Subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 will not have the answer for that particular thing. Do we understand now? Okay, so now take a time.
Yes, Muskan, but right now we have three.
Yeah, this is just a sample database, right? बाद में this thing will change. It's not necessary that in this sample database is the one that you are getting. So you have to take every condition in the in your mind while solving the question. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
you're audible.
Okay. So the thing is, this is just a sample case. So आप sample case को देख के बोल रहे हो कि okay 1 2 3 यहाँ भी है 1 2 3 यहाँ भी है, but that will not always be the case, right? So you have to take every case, every corner case in your consideration. ऐसे ही I given you one case, right? कि उसमें मेरा नाम है for Muskan, but we don't have the marks for it. तो how we don't want that thing, right? अगर हमारे पास marks ही नहीं है उस student के, so why will we add it to that output? That is why we are trying to find the matching records. Yes, the chart section में the answer that you have given is fine, having some, but having के लिए you have to use the group by, right? So you have to group by what? Group by what? You have to group by, tell me. This is fine, having some greater than this, fine. But group by किससे करना है? Can everyone complete this query? I'll give you a minute to complete this one. Group by and having both, write both of them and tell me what will be the answer. Everyone, take your time. What do we need to group by? We need to group by something here, right? By? What does group by do? Group by, as the name suggests, groups your answer into the categories. Okay. So here we have to do a group by. I've given you one small hint. Small, I'll call it big hint. But tell me what do we need to group by? Group by S dot roll number. Okay. And this, fine. Now, reason being, if we use some operation, then we need to go. Okay, fine. So, can everybody write it? Group by S dot roll number. Okay. And you have to write the condition as well here. So the condition is, yeah, I'll write this for you. I'll get this thing, roll number and name. I want everyone to first tell me why we'll get the error that we'll get now. So group by S dot roll number, and what should come now? You have to write a condition here. Think of it. Logical and operator. Okay. Group by छोड़ दो, एक condition आएगी, having some. Okay. Everybody answer. What do you think?
I think we'll do E dot sum, E dot subject 1, E dot subject 2, E dot subject 3.
Okay. So I told you that whenever we are doing grouping, I made this clear, I guess. Whenever we are doing grouping and then we have a condition. So what we do here is we use having after that. Okay. We use having after that, and having we'll write the condition. So the condition here will be that the sum of all the subjects should be less than what? It should be less than the, so it should be less than 100. So write that condition. If I write it having some, what's the name of this table? Examination E dot subject 1. Subject 1. And what I'll write now? Tell me. Easy question, eh? Think of it. कुछ नहीं करना, just think of it. Answer, right? E dot subject 1, and then what you need to write? E dot subject 2 plus E dot subject 3. This sum should be less than what? This sum should be less than 100. Now, will this give me the correct answer? Runtime error. At line 5, student information does not exist. Okay, I have given the wrong name. It's student information. Okay, fine. I am getting the answer. But everybody is telling me that Muskan, we need to group by name as well. Right? Everybody is telling me group by name bhi karna hai. Yes. But why? Why I am getting the correct answer like this? Yeah, group by should be on both the condition. Aggregation should be in select also or not. Okay. I didn't understand your question, Harnoot. Everybody. Now, so everybody is asking me, Ki Muskan, you have to do name se bhi you have to do the grouping. Think of it. Why do we need to group by just one thing and this is working? Am I audible now? मेरी आवाज आ रही है? Yes or no? Yes, I'm audible. Okay. So, what if we don't use group by? Can't we use having without group by? Group by, अगर आपके पास कोई condition है that you need to solve, right? After you have done the grouping, then you will use having. Agar you are not using group by, so you can easily solve it without using having, right? आप सिर्फ where लिख के भी solve कर सकते हो. Okay. Now think of it. Think of it. Give me an answer. Why is it working like that also?
Because roll numbers are unique for the students.
Okay, roll numbers are unique. आगे.
I mean, that's why it's working, but I don't understand why we need to, group by name also.
So I'll tell you what's the rule. Generally, the rule is if you are not using an aggregate function here, right? आप यहाँ पे कुछ aggregate function use नहीं कर रहे हो, and you have some things like this, the names of the column. So you have to add it in the group by clause. That's the rule. Okay. Name was distinct. Fine.
Okay.
Yep. Can I give you this as a thing that you can do on your own? Homework के लिए दे सकती हूँ. Can I do this thing for you? Will you try?
Yes.
Good. So I'll just submit it. And it's fine. Now coming to the country codes one. So this is the same one that we solved. Country code wala. You can do it if you want. Dobara. इसके अलावा भी we have two more questions. If you want to solve those questions, the name of the question is student advisor and profitable stocks. Student advisor mein, what is the question? I remember the question is that there's a table of students and a table of teachers, and in that table, in the teachers table, a gender of the teacher and their salaries are given, and in the students table, like students and their corresponding teachers ID and the names are given. Fine. You have to basically find all the students where the teacher is male and their salary is less than 15,000, or you have to find the students again where the teacher is female and the salary is greater than salary is less than 20,000. So this is the question. If you want, you can try it. Fine. And the second one is profitable stocks. Usme we have two tables. One is for today and one is for tomorrow. So today table basically has the name of, I'll just make it for you. I'll just make the table. Uske baad I'll solve this question because I already know the answer. So there is a table called today. What you can do, like, if you cannot get the question, but generally you will get it. So you have today ka table, and in today table you have stock ID and the price for the stock today. Then you have another table called tomorrow. You have stock ID and the price for tomorrow. So you consider the stocks to be profitable if the future price is greater than their present price. So basically you have to compare the price in both the tables. You understood the question? You can try this on your own. You can make a small table in SQL Workbench. Just insert 3-4 records and there try to answer this question. You have to just give in the output name of the output, stock ID that are considered to be profitable. ये वाला question clear हो गया सबको? What you have to do here is you can take this as a homework. You understood this question? Can we do this as homework? Two tables, today के नाम से, tomorrow के नाम से, we have stock ID and price for both of them, and we have to output the stock IDs which are considered as profitable. Give me a yes if you understood the question. Good. Then the second one that we have is, I'll tell you, it has the students and we have student ID, name of the students and their teacher ID, like corresponding teacher ID. Then we have teacher table in which we have their employee ID, that means the teacher ID again, their gender and their salary. The question is to print the name of all the students where the teacher is male and earns less than 15,000, or the teacher is female and earns less than 20,000. ये वाला question भी clear है? Can I give you both of these as homework? Can you solve it? Both of them are very easy ones. ठीक है? Good. So people who joined late, you have another opportunity to solve this question. This was a very easy one. So let me just clear out everything. So we had to print the phone number and everything. So I guess everybody who is done with this, they can leave. Okay. You can try the two questions that I have given you, and you can also try for finding the solution of why we are only using a single thing in that group by. Okay. Thank you everyone who are the ones that are leaving. Please leave. And let me solve this. First, let me complete the certificate as well. A.customer ID. Yes, this is the right answer. Group by without aggregation function works like distinct. Good, good, Priyanka. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think that I covered this part in SQL 101, but yes, this is the right answer. If you don't use group by without aggregate function, it works like distinct. You understood? Whatever Priyanka told you, understood that? If you don't understand that, just copy the line that she has written and just paste it on Google, and you will get a tons of articles on this. But yes, you are correct. Appreciate that, Priyanka. Okay. So let's meet tomorrow, everyone. We'll have something else. I'll look at what we can do. Till then, try solving the questions that I have given you. These are easy ones. I think you should not face any difficulties on those. If you do, please write it in the chat. Please write it wherever you feel like writing, wherever groups you have, and I'll be more than happy to solve. Okay. So thank you. If you don't understand what I'm writing, please ask, because I think a lot of people already joined on time, so they understand. So I'm not writing, so I'm not explaining, but if you want, you can ask me. I'll explain. If you have earned your certificate, show it on LinkedIn, post it on LinkedIn. Bye-bye.